Today's video starts with some before pictures of my front porch. When I first looked at this home, I could totally envision what this space could be, even if the floor felt a little spongy. At the time, my home inspector said,
"You just have to replace a few boards."
"Just a few boards?" Yeah, right. Comment down below if you've had a home inspector that's missed more than just a few things. I didn't have the budget for this, so I had to get really creative. So I decided a subfloor and then furniture-grade plywood on top would do the trick. And then I hired a really good friend to do that. And then I took over, and I decided to just make it look pretty. So I went to work adding over 200 paisley stencils. And yep, there was definitely some tears, but I'm glad I stuck to my guns and brought my vision to fruition. So recently, one evening, I was inspired to give this space a simple refresh. So let's get into today's video. Hi everybody, it's Ellen Crawford from CRAWFORD Studio. I wanted to bring you along with me today as I update one of my favorite spaces, my front porch, and show you how easily you can make a quick update to your space with items you may already have around your house. So I'm going to remove the items that we're not going to use, and then we'll come back and we'll reinvent this space together. Alright, see you in a few minutes. Okay, we're back, and you can see I've emptied the space, and now we're going to rebuild the space. And now we're going to rebuild the space and make it nice and cozy. So you can see I removed that nice orange coverlid that I had here and revealed the leather ottoman that I've had for years. But you can see it's very brown, so I knew that. And this is the focal point of the space. So when you walk in with that orange and the turquoise, your eyes immediately went to that space. So I knew I would have to make up for that if I removed it. So we're going to start with the floor, because there's a lot of brown here, which is the reason why I ended up covering that ottoman, because again, it was nice, but it was a lot of brown. And although I like brown, it's nice and neutral, I wanted to add some dimension. So let's add some color. Now that this is a very inexpensive rug that I picked up, so this piece I didn't have, but I figured I could add it in. And this will be my new fall and winter look. And I'm gonna actually just put it right on top here. So add some nice weight, it's not gonna move around, and I don't need to store the other one. So I like that. So we're just gonna cover this up. I debated, do I put the room together and then have you guys come back in, or do I do it so you can see what I'm doing? I decided to go this route, but we'll see how it goes. Bring back the body pillow. So that comes back. All right. And now we're going to pick up the colors. So part of what I'm doing is using texture, and I'm going to balance off the space. These are beautiful velvet down-filled pillows. Oh wait, those are the pillows I wanted. So, nice thing about reversible pillows, we're not using that side. We're going to go with the neutral side. I love these pillows. These pillows I've had for a very long time, and they still work. All right, now we've got these nice new kind of dusty rose, which I love. Fix that up from the rug. Get some color. One thing I don't like cheap fill pillows, and that's what this is. I love the cover, but I hate the fill. I like down, or I like a nice quality fill pillow. So it doesn't have to be down, but if you get these, you can't shape them. So I'm going to switch this out. So what I've been trying to do lately is get covers, get rid of this, swap out the down from the turquoise pillow that was there. And I'll be able to do my modified chop. I'm feeling this is going to fit this just fine. That didn't really fit the pillow properly, so that's part of the problem as well. Look at that. And the nice thing about having just a cover, easier to store. Pillows take up a lot of space, but they're wonderful for updating a space. So yes, I like the idea of just having a cover, and actually some places sell, you can buy just covers. I may actually come out with some, have some design made. Let's see how I can shape that now. All right, so, and by the way, these pillows that I love are not down, but they're a really high quality fill. So you can see, you can just shape them, and they're just fabulous. Those are really old. So, oldie but a goodie. All right, so now we've got this. So we're picking up the natural tones. We're using wool. This is actually wool and velvet and leather, and then, you know, the rug. This is a pashmina. I liked the blue color. So this is a simple thing. This is just for accent. So I'm gonna probably tie this in here. Oh gosh, here calls that. That's real fire, folks. Don't do that. That's definitely not a part of the plan. It'd be a problem. Okay, so now we have to build back the sides. It's right here. Now this, I sourced from a spare room and I totally forgot about it. So think about that when you're looking to do things. There's things in your house that you forgot about. I mean, I had that as my side table when I first moved in this home, like 8 years ago. And I had it for a few years, and then I replaced it and put it in a spare room. I totally forgot about it. It's got storage in it. That's where the orange coverlet is. So that's gonna make up some. Now we're gonna put this there. So remember, we had the silver luminary. And now we're using this fabulous mirrored star. Looks like. Let's see. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. There'll be tweaking, but let's put it all together. So there's a gap in between there that I want to fill in. All right. So now we filled that in. Let's see where we're going here. Where are we going? I picked these. Keep your eyes open. You know, these natural grasses are all the rage right now. And I found these on the side of the road. You just have to have scissors because they're hard to cut. So I brought my shears, I spotted them, I went back and grabbed some. And all right, now we've got the rose color. We've got the blue color. All right? But we don't have the gold color. And I have these. These are oversized napkins, but I loved the color. And they're so soft, the texture's wonderful. And I thought it'd be fun to just tie them in, give it a little bohemian feel. And we're gonna just cover them. So you can use things to just cover up. And this gives you a nice bit of color. With the tassel, and the texture, we're tying it in. Keeping this. So I'm gonna bring in the blue. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We have this one. And yes, I took out the cheap fill and put it down. So I could do this slate chop, and it's just more comfortable. You can puff it up. You got pattern on it. So it goes with everything. Kind of have works with the stencil that I painstakingly did in this room. And everything's coming together nicely. Using this pillow that I found. Again, I forgot about it. Happens here. I got this a few years ago. It's linen with it's fabulous. Down filled again. Look at it. But it kind of just worked. So I was like, I'm using it. I think we'll bring in. Let me look at it. Ooh, Ooh, it looks so cozy. And I think we'll bring in this piece from my bedroom. I lived down here for a little bit. It's okay, we can change stuff up. Well, that I upcycled would look amazing here just because of the colors. The Admiral. Oh yeah, it does. It's available in my online boutique, CRAWFORDstudio.com. Waiting for a home. It's an amazing upcycle. Did a lot of work to that. It's beautiful. This was here. And the previous table that I will be bringing back in. This is just for you guys. So I'll be wrapping that back up. But I thought it would look nice there. And we're almost done. Let's see. Let me step back and see what we have. Oh yeah, looks pretty good. Do some tweaking. Minor tweaking. I like it. Cozy. All right, everybody, how do you like how it came out? I love it. It's warm, it's cozy. I incorporated things that I already have with a couple of new things, but not really. Most things I already had. I sourced them from other rooms or rethought them. Simple things like napkins, things that were unutilized, and I just brought them all together. And you can do that in your space too. So if there's something you were attracted to and you just can't seem to part with it, there's probably a reason why. So, you know, things from my dining room table, just switch things up. I mean, even if you're using it in one space, you know, if it's been there for like a couple of years, like move it around. All of a sudden it looks completely different when you use it in a different area, but then it feels new, which is great, and you don't have to spend any money, which is amazing. There's always opportunities to spend money if you want to, but you know, there's also ways to do little things to make it look good. So utilize pillows you have, add a couple of new pillows and a new couple of colors that you're attracted to. I mean, I use a pashmina that's gonna get more looks here on this ottoman than me wearing it. But it worked completely with this, and the color trend is completely now. The dusky colors, I love them. The dusty rose, the dusty pinks, you know, that's really on trend right now. But you know what? Your fingerprint is unique. It's all about being ourselves and just embracing our spaces because we spend a lot more time here. And you have to feel safe and warm and cozy. I'm going to show you what it looks like with the lights off. So don't forget that when the lights go down, you have to create a little ambiance for yourself. Okay? All right, everybody. I hope you had fun. I know I did. Till we meet again. Bye for now. If you missed my last video where I take a field trip to Brimfield, America's oldest outdoor flea market, where I hunt for amazing home decor ideas and inspiration, click on this video right here, and I'll see you over there.